Oh, Simsters! It's week 16 Monday. I have no earthly idea how we got to week 16 already. Feels like I called the Derby about 5 minutes ago. But here we are. We have 5 racing days left in the year, and then we will have the 1 week break for you guys to breed your foals. Well, breed your mares, make foals. You know how it works. And then it'll be the year turnover and the launch of Sim 8.0. Holla! Now, guys, some real talk. I almost canceled tonight's broadcast several times. I have decided to do it anyway, but I'm a little bit off, so I apologize in advance. We have 17 races to call tonight. Let's get real. These steeplechase races are like 6 miles long. I'm not calling that. I'll call like the last half mile, because that's just out of control. I'm planning on calling all 95 Stewards Cup races this week. The harness races will be tomorrow starting about 12 o'clock noon Pacific. And then Wednesday night we've got all the quarter horse, Arabian, Paint, Appaloosa. I think that's all of them races. And then obviously Stars of the Tomorrow program on Thursday and Stewards Cup Friday. And then the year will be over. Hooray! So first up we have the Stewards Cup Steeplechase, which is a 2 5/8 mile event over, I think it's 16 fences. We have a field of 13 in here. This is one of those moments where I kind of wish I could sort by things on the entry page. Sorry, I got distracted trying to figure out who the top horses are in here. The one horse that I do know is Dark Union, who breaks from number 12, or who will leave from number 12 slot for Rachel Sadler. Rachel Sadler and Dave Trainer are obviously the two top steeplechase trainers, looking to have a pretty big night tonight. Dark Union is a 5-year-old son of City Girl City, coming off of a victory in a Grade 1 race in France. This guy is 11 for 17 lifetime. Outside of him, Howard Cakin with a shot with a homebred Lion Sovereign, who's 10 for 21 lifetime. Rachel Sadler also has Centaur Spell, the unbeaten 4-year-old filly, who's facing the boys here today. 10 for 10 lifetime. This filly has only raced in one Grade 1 event before. She did beat Lion Sovereign that day. Last year's winner, Golden Hair, is in this race. 11 for 14 lifetime. Please make sure that you get in your daily double, pick 4, and pick 6 wagers for the night, because I'm about to turn off all betting. Not individual races, but you get the idea. Flies in Hambletonian, hoping to have a big night. In this race, she's got Amadeus Z. Kelly walked her in with an upset chance in here with Fort Quincy, 4-year-old son of Fort Larned. 4 for 9 lifetime. Was third in the La Revolution Cup. Field of 13 set to go in the Stewards Cup Steeplechase. I will... Whoa. Almost didn't close betting. I almost deleted the race. Those are not the same button. Just pro tip. We'll take them from the half-mile pole. And it is Fort Quincy who is led throughout. Centaur Spell is behind that one. And then Passing Train, Golden Hair, is only 3 lengths back and Wish to Jump as they approach the third to last fence. Reign of Terror, Tremendous City, and Past the Raven, Under Starlight, Dark Union, and Lion Sovereign. And now we have a new leader up and over, and it is Centaur Spell who takes over from Fort Quincy as that one starts to get tired. Passing Train, Dark Union is coming on, as is Past the Raven, and Lion Sovereign from the back of the pack. Up and over. One fence left to go. It is Centaur Spell who's trying to pull away from them. The unbeaten filly. Passing Train and Pass the Raven. Fort Quincy still there, and Dark Union, Lion Sovereign, Golden Hair. They're over the last fence coming to the wire. It is Centaur Spell who's running away from them. Centaur Spell is 2 lengths clear and being driven along past the Raven in second, clear of Passing Train and Fort Quincy. And Centaur Spell is going to beat the boys in the Stewards Cup Steeplechase. She wins by 2. Passing Raven second, Passing Train third, then Fort Quincy and Dark Union. The official winner is Centaur Spell. She's a 4-year-old chestnut filly by Fulbright out of Centaur's Charm by Centauros. She is a homebred for Rachel Sadler, and she is unbeaten in 11 starts. Next up, we have the Distaff Chase for the girls. I guess I should probably have the Sim Museum open so I can look up who won these races last year like a smart person. I'm sure we'll have contests other nights. We're not going to have any tonight. I am not feeling festive enough for contests. Also, no one has donated any. So there's that. But if you want to donate some, that'd be great. Defending champion Flyzen's Danielle is in here for Flyzen Hambletonian. She drew the 11. She's earned $2 million. No one else in here is over 600,000. Oh, that's a lie. There's Magician's Birthday is over 9. But the rest, that rings true. Spelling Magician's Birthday is hard. Magician's Birthday for Dave Trainer is a 5-year-old daughter of Dan Dino, one of the top steeplechase stallions of all time. She's 4 for 14 lifetime with 7 second-place finishes. A top 5 effort today, I do believe, would put her over $1 million in earnings. Just a note, in case you forgot it, or hadn't heard it yet, purses for next year all got an adjustment pretty majorly across the board. Everything did. Non-winners, maiden races, and the stakes. So mixers and steeplechase races actually got kind of a boost in that $50,000 is the lowest purse now for a stakes race. So there's no more of these $25,000, $35,000 stakes. On the top end, things took quite a bit of a cut. So there's a lot less races over $250,000. Like, obviously, the big $1 million events still ring true. But even maiden races, straight maidens, I do believe, they're all the same now across all breeds, all surfaces. So just in case you hadn't heard that yet, it was kind of in the forum, but not spelled out like that, I don't think. So there you go. Can Flyzen's Danielle make it 2 in a row? Will Rachel Sadler win 2 in a row? She's got Perfect Jewel in here, who was last year's winner of the Steeplechase Oaks, which is later today on the program, 9 for 12 lifetime. And it's post time for the Distaff Chase. Maybe, if I can find it. Hey, there it is. Betting pool closes at $6,500, and there's a 5-year-old looking at me. Give me one moment. Two miles have been run, half a mile left to go in the Distaff Chase, and they have 2 fences left. Flyzen's Danielle has led every step of the way, and she is 3 lengths clear over Western Storm. She's got classes coming on well. Dead Woman's Pass, then Jump to Hedge. Alyssa's City Girl. Pine City Girl is closing. Magician's Birthday is making her move up and over. Serenade the Stars, 50 Shades Braver. Fatima and Perfect Jewel is well back and needs to get going. Coming to the last fence, and Flyzen's Danielle, she's all out. She's clear by a length and a half here. She's got class chasing her, and Pine City Girl, Magician's Birthday needs to do better. Western Storm is done. Flyzen's Danielle, she's got class trying to get to her, and Flyzen's Danielle just holds on for the repeat in the Distaff Chase. Flyzen's Daniela, neck to She's Got Class over Pine City Girl, Magician's Birthday, and Western Storm. The official winner is Flyzen's Danielle. She's a 5-year-old chestnut mare by Dan Dino out of Squirrel's Leap out of Squirrel's Rose by Squirrel's Leap. She is a homebred for Flyzen Hambletonian, and now she is 9 for 20 lifetime. Is she retiring? Does anyone know? Or is she going to run forever? Next up, we have the Marathon Chase, which is only in its 4th year. And in it, we have defending champion Final Nightmare. Rachel Sadler owns that 5-year-old, another homebred who's earned $1.5 million, who will have to take on... Wait for it. That's the one I was just talking about. Where'd it go? Ah, here it is. Stupid screen is jumping around. Have to take on her rival Dave Trainer, who has Clarence Over by Tremendous Flyer, and her own stablemate, Rachel's stablemate, I guess. Rachel bred both of these with Voltigeurs. 6 for 9 lifetime for this son of Epaulette. Very excited for this one as a stallion. Would be very exciting if this one would retire. I don't know if Rachel listens to these shows. Probably not. But this one was 2nd last year in the Derby Chase. Looking to make amends here today. Oh my gosh, we got some mush in the chat room with Poke Buffalo telling Flyzen he loves her. I mean, we all know that, but we don't need to read it, Poke. Come on. Just kidding. Two minutes post for the Marathon Chase. This one's over 4 miles. Which is something crazy like 22 fences or something like that. We have a lot of girls in this race. We have 7th Wife for Poke Buffalo, Manny's Jumper for Kent Saunders, Tasmanian Z for Flyzen Hambletonian, and Same Old Party for Kelly Walker. And what makes me laugh is that all 4 of the fillies in here drew next to each other. 3, 4, 5, 6. Boys on the inside, boys on the outside. As for Final Nightmare, last year's winner, is coming off of a very abnormal 9th place effort in the La Revolution Cup. That was after winning a Grade 3. Was 3rd in Grade 1 Company Week 7. So the question is, did this horse kind of slow down at the half-year mark when the gallops change? Or was that just a weird, bad performance? Gets the 3-week break after going 2-2-2-2 for a long time, most of the year. Could that make the difference? And it is post time. $6,000 in the betting pool for a 4-mile steeplechase worth $1 million. The final time ends up being like 8 minutes. We're not doing that. That's not a thing. But with about 3 furlongs left to go, it is still Loves to Drive, who has led every step of the way so far. 7th Wife is the one chasing that one, 2 lengths clear. 4 lengths back to Final Nightmare, who has threaded through the field from 5th to 4th and is now 3rd. Manny's Jumper loses a spot, 4th now, then Same Old Party. Voltigeurs right alongside, then Clarence Over, Tasmanian Z, Rugby Sevens, and Fago is at the back of the pack. It is still Loves to Drive. 7th Wife needs to be doing better. Here's Manny's Jumper and Final Nightmare moving together over the last fence. Clarence Over and Voltigeurs is coming on. It is Manny's Jumper and Final Nightmare who take over from Loves to Drive. Voltigeurs is now passing that one too. Then Clarence Over. Final Nightmare and Manny's jumper. Final Nightmare is pulling away. And Final Nightmare going to do it again in the marathon chase. Manny's jumper held off Volkers. Then Loves to Drive, the pace setter, fourth, and Clarence over. The official winner is Final Nightmare. He's a 5-year-old chestnut horse by Dan Dino out of Future Fox by Dog Fox Apparatus. Another homebred for Rachel Sadler, who is 10 for 21 lifetime. Next up, we have the Gold Cup, which is the 3-mile Steward's Cup Steeplechase, worth $1 million. This drew a field of 11. Choo Choo Boogaloo for Magic Star has had a headshot change like 3 times. Magic Star loves her headshots and loves her silks, but she keeps changing her silks, and then she has to change all the headshots to match her silks. This horse wears earmuffs. She has brand new earmuffs today. This is a 5-year-old mare taking on the boys. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what the heck this race is called, the Gold Cup. In its 4th running, last year this race was won by Bomb Bomb Rocks for Regina Moore. Choo Choo Boogaloo's coming off of a victory in an allowance race. She is a multiple stakes winner. And today she is facing Millionaire in Summertime for Dave Trainer. Yet another one of those Dan Dinos. 7 for 18 lifetime, has been top 3 in 16 of those starts. This guy was 3rd in the Stewards Cup Steeplechase last year, beaten 2 1/4 lengths. This year he has won 3 in a row, including 2 Grade 1 races. We've got kind of a different cast in this race. We've got, yes, Poke, Flizen, Dave, Rachel, they're all here. But we've got Laura Ferguson in here with Dan's Punk. Ken Doe with CI Blue. Dylan Christensen has Kilgrigan. And Erica Olsen on the rail with Wild Conquest. Inca Girl for Frank Naracco is one of 3 fillies in this race. With 1 minute to post, get your bets in. There's some definitely excellently named horses on the card today. There's a horse named Hot Dog who's running in one of the synthetic races later tonight. I'll be telling you a whole story about how that horse got its name. Because who doesn't like a horse named Hot Dog? I have not eaten today, but I can't say that a hot dog sounds all that appealing. It is post time for the 3-mile Stewards Cup Gold Cup. Won 2 years ago by 10-year-old Centrifuge for Laura Ferguson. Obviously not here today, but it's kind of cool. So we're going to pick them up with 3.5 furlongs left to go. Cosmic Conquest is just yielded to Dan's Punk, the filly who takes over. Pair of Sixes is right alongside 3rd. Then comes CI Blue, 3 lengths back to Flizen's Bourbon. Choo Choo Boogaloo has come up from 8th to be 6th and is closing in. Then Wild Conquest. Kilkergan is closing ground. Inca Girl in Summertime is well back. And then Max Lyons. And it is Dan's Punk who leads over the last jump. With CI Blue, Pair of Sixes is not doing enough. In Summertime coming on. And alongside is Choo Choo Boogaloo. And Choo Choo Boogaloo aggressive now, swinging outside horses. Dan's Punk trying to hold her off. CI Blue and Kilkergan. Then in Summertime, disappointing today, it is Choo Choo Boogaloo, who was drawn clear of Dan's Punk. 3 lengths back to CI Blue and Kilkergan. But it is Choo Choo Boogaloo, who's going to run away to win the Stewards Cup Gold Cup over Dan's Punk. 3 lengths back to CI Blue, Kilkergan, and in Summertime. The official winner is Choo Choo Boogaloo. She's a 5-year-old dark bay mare by City Girl City out of Apples Jade by Dog Fox Apparatus. This is her 7th win in 11 starts. And it is the 3rd Stewards Cup win for owner breeder Magic Star. Kind of wish now that I hadn't started with talking all about that horse's headshot, but I didn't remember she won when I did that. Going to have to be a little bit more stealthy with the next race, which is the Stewards Cup Derby Chase, the first of our 3-year-old races. This is short for a steeplechase. It's only 2 miles. They're still running for $1 million. We have a field of 9. Someone should plug my computer in before it dies. That'd be bad. In this race, Rachel Sadler has 3, because keep in mind the entry limit for like Pegasus, Triple Crown, and Stewards Cup is 3, not 2. She's got Dust Storm, the highest earner in the field, unbeaten in 7 starts. And on the outside, Rogue Agent, second highest earner in the field, unbeaten in 7 starts. That one was a Gigi Go Faster bred. Gigi Go Faster represented by 2 horses she bred in here, neither of which are owned by her. Jumpin' Machine is the other for Flyzen. Avery Jenna's got Leapin' Fox in here for Garland Farms as the breeder. Never been worse than 3rd. Laura Ferguson will start from the inside with Boots and Saddles. That's a homebred. And I Love to Wish, 3-year-old colt for Lucas Davenport. Number 7, Seth Rumnier for Laura Ferguson is only making his 3rd lifetime start, which I think is interesting. Maybe this horse vastly improved. Let's look. This is a son of a Paulette. Didn't start till week 10. But I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. These horses are going to run 7 years, so why not, I guess. Hold on one second. My kid is now taking 6 snacks. He cannot have more. Why did I have them brush their teeth an hour ago when I knew they were just going to snack all night? That is the question. Field of 9 betting pool is currently sad. You guys should bet on this race. $10,000. 1 minute to post. Make it happen. It is post time for the Stewards Cup Derby Chase. Field of 9 set to go 2 miles. For $1 million. And it is Reckless Soul who has led them the first 1.5 miles. He's been clear throughout. He's 3 lengths ahead of Dust Storm. Leaping Fox is 3rd, then Joker of the Pack and Jumpin' Machine, Rogue Agent, and Boots and Saddles 7th. Sess from Near and I Love to Wish at the very back of the pack as they go up and over the last fence, and it is still Reckless Soul, but stablemate Dust Storm is closing in on that one And then comes Leaping Fox, Rogue Agent, Boots and Saddles closing. Doker of the pack loses a spot. It is Reckless Soul alongside Duststorm. Reckless Soul and Duststorm gonna duke this one out. Rogue Agent third and Boots and Saddles, but Duststorm has his measure now. And Duststorm is pulling away in the Derby chase over Reckless Soul. 2 lengths back to Rogue Agent, then Boots and Saddles and Joker of the pack. Rachel Sadler 1-2 in the Derby chase. The official winner is 3-year-old Duststorm, son of Apollette by Out of Hell by Centauros. Undefeated in 8 starts. And we'll probably just give it the Simi Award because I don't think that anyone has a better record than that. I think we're on our last steeplechase, right? The Oaks Chase for 3-year-old girls. It drew a field of 12. Unbeaten on the rail is Christophe Desjardins' Floridy. 4 wins from 4 starts. She's the only unbeaten runner in this field. But Fictional Romance for Dave Traynor is close with 5 wins and 6 starts. Connemara has earned the most money. Nope, that's a lie. The second most money at $220,000 for Laura Ferguson. Katie Stepanian in here with the high note. Glenn Larson bred that one. Fanta Arcadia with a steeplechaser. That's Nightly Rendezvous. Poke Buffalo has Kongashkan. Really? You're going to make me say Kongashkan? It's not cool, guys. Sun Story. Rachel Sadler trying to make it 3 tonight. 5 for 6 lifetime. And on the outside, she also has Totem. Also 5 for 6. And this one has earned $430,000. That is because she was your winner of the Ann Conrad Southern Belle Series. Let's take a moment of silence to remember Ann Conrad, who passed earlier this summer, who was a beloved sim member. And if anyone else is ever struggling with anything in their lives, I am here to talk to. One minute to post for the Oaks Chase, and then we will move over to Artificial Arena for the synthetic races. Tomorrow we've got the 12 harness races from noon to 1 Pacific-ish, something like that. Guys, I'm missing Parent Group on Wednesday, and Parent Group is like my lifeline, and I'm missing it to call all those Appaloosa Paint quarter horse races. I know it's my job, but I don't miss Wednesdays for anybody. So, feel special. Oopsies, wrong button. Still the same wrong button. All right, the betting pool closes at $3,000, $3,300 for the Stewards Cup Oaks Chase. And we've had a duel. Wow, I need a nap. We've had a duel early between Foolish Behavior and Floridy. These 2 horses have been at it for the first mile and a half. Right now, it's Floridy who's got her head back in front of Foolish Behavior over Fictional Romance. Then comes Connemara and the high note, Sun Story and Miss McPherson. Totem and Kangashkan, Nightly Rendezvous, Invincible, and Dandelion Star Z is at the back of the pack. As they come to the final jump, it is Floridy and Foolish Behavior. Here comes Fictional Romance on their outside, though, passing those two and now taking over the lead. Connemara is closing well. The High Note, Sun Story, here comes Totem, and Miss McPherson right there, too. It is Fictional Romance, Connemara trying to get to her. These two clear of Floridy and Foolish Behavior, then Totem. Fictional Romance got her head in front of Connemara. They're 2 lengths clear, and it's going to be Fictional Romance who holds her at bay to the wire. Fictional Romance takes the Oaks chase over Connemara. 3 lengths to Floridy and Foolish Behavior. Then came Totem 5th. The official winner is Fictional Romance. She's a 3-year-old bay filly by Novelist out of Decent Dog Fox by Dog Fox Apparatus. She's a homebred for Dave Trainer, and she is 6 for 7 lifetime, and her companion cat is named Love the Cat. That's a thing that I do. Love cats. I'm fine, don't worry about me. Next up we have the first of our artificial arena races over in Illinois. This is the Synthetic Mile. We have a field of 11. Seems like we had really good response in the synthetic races this year. Sometimes these Stewards Cup races can be a little bit light, but we have good fields for this. On the rail, this bright light for George Nat's a $2 million purchase, who is 9 for 11 lifetime, closing in on $1 million, coming off of a victory in the Right to Dream Stakes, which followed up the Grade 1 Plastic Smile. Number 2, Know How to Foot for Dusty Klatt, a homebred who is 6 years old now by Know How to Knock. 9 for 25 lifetime, was 3rd last out behind Synthetic Snowflake, and Synthetic Snowflake is the number 3, a homebred for Jamie Bates. This is a 4-year-old son of Snowflake who is 10 for 15 lifetime with 4 second place finishes, and then that one sad 3rd place that happened way back when this horse was 2, I believe. Just a few dollars short of $1 million and is riding a 5-race winning streak. Number 4, Delayed by Snow for Lee Cara, a homebred 7-year-old who is 12 for 31 lifetime, coming off of an allowance victory. Number 5, Paradise Beyond, a 3-year-old for Jack Meyer, a homebred by Mile After Mile, who's making only his 4th career start. Number 6, Atomic Chapel, another Jack Meyer homebred, and this is another son of Mile After Mile. 4 for 9 lifetime, was the winner of the Transfiguration Stakes last out. Number 7 for Sten Reno Hawkinson is Bad Man. Yet another Mile After Mile, 5 for 9 lifetime, coming off of a non-winners of 5 victory. That was a confidence-boosting effort. This guy was 7th last year in the Synthetic Juvenile. Number 8, Top Season for Regina Moore. This is a $1.5 million purchase who's actually earned back 1.6. This is a son of Mel Mitch, who is 7 for 17 lifetime, never been worse than 3rd, but he's been 3rd 7 times. That's annoying. His last win was the Pegasus earlier this year. Number 9, Going Over for Dusty Klatt, a homebred son of Snowflake, 5 for 14 lifetime, coming off of a victory in the Grade 3 Family Gathering. Number 10, Who Is There for Gary Pratt. James Ryan bred this one, 5 for 12 lifetime. This is a gelded son of Know How to Knock, who last won back in Week 8. Number 11 rounds out the field, and this is Real Relatives. Lee Cara bred this 6-year-old who is trained by Joe Shaw, son of Real Steel, who is 5 for 28 lifetime and has not ever run outside of allowance company, maybe? That's your field for the Synthetic Mile. Good news, it's post time. It would help if I could find where I put the broadcast thing. Here it is. Synthetic Mile betting pool closes at $13,000 even. We have a field of 11 set to go, and they're off. Synthetic Snowflake bobbled at the break. Going Over stumbled at the start. Know How to Foot. Then this bright light on the rail. Here's Synthetic Snowflake rushed up between horses. Top Season and Paradise Beyond. Atomic Chapel and Real Relatives. Then Bad Man, Who Is There. going over and delayed by snow at the back of the pack as they turn down the backside with 6 furlongs left to run. It is Synthetic Snowflake, and he is winging out here, leading by 4 lengths over Know How to Foot. Then comes This Bright Light. Top Season is fourth, Paradise Beyond, Atomic Chapel, and Real Relatives. Then Bad Man, Who Is There, delayed by snow, and going over at the back of the pack. They've got less than a half mile left to run in the synthetic mile, and it is Synthetic Snowflake who leads by 3 lengths. This Bright Light into second now, chasing that one with Top Season third, Paradise Beyond, Know How to Foot drops back, Atomic Chapel, and Bad Man. They've only got eighth of a mile left to go, and Synthetic Snowflake has led almost every step of the way. This Bright Light is the danger, trying to close and get that one. Top Season involved too, then Bad Man and Paradise Beyond. Snowflake needs the wire. This Bright Light, but Synthetic Snowflake holds on, barely over This Bright Light. Top Season third, then Bad Man and Paradise Beyond. The official winner is Synthetic Snowflake. He's a 4-year-old bay colt by Snowflake out of Magic Synthetic by Barney Roy. This is a Jamie Bates homebred who is 11 for 16 lifetime, and he named the companion cat Cat. Okay, that's a thing that happened. Pretty sure my kid's movie ended, which is not ideal, so I'm going to go fix that problem before we talk about the synthetic marathon, and then I'll be back. Okay, we've got a field of 11 set to go a mile and a half in the Stewards Cup Synthetic Marathon, a $600,000 race. In here, we've got one filly taking on the boys, and that is Tuscany Mist from the 2-hole. Whetstone Falls is on the rail. This is an 8-year-old gelded son of Benjamin, a homebred for Laura Ferguson, who is 8 for 33 lifetime. Number 2 is that filly Tuscany Mist, a homebred for Darcy McBride by Thermodynamic, 6 for 14 lifetime. Number 3, Gentle Wave for Rafa Usaz, a 3-year-old son of Live the Dream, 7 for 10 lifetime, coming off of, this horse won like all 7 races in a row, I think, coming off of a 4th place effort in the All-Weather 2000 Guineas. Number 4 is Westworld for Mountain Man, an 8-year-old gelded son of Live the Dream, 9 for 39 lifetime, and I'm trying to math really fast, been top 3 22 or 23 times, $500,000 earned. Number 5 is No Luck Needed for Ronnie D., 5-year-old son of Live the Dream out of a Benjamin mare, 7 for 19 lifetime, closing in on $500,000 in earnings. Number 6 is Affogato for Madeline Gilbert, a homebred 3-year-old son of Live the Dream, 2 for 8 lifetime. Number 7, American Boy for Lori Hamill, a homebred 6-year-old son of Cat Food and Sadness, which is funny because it seems like Cat Food and Sadness just won these races like yesterday, but apparently he's old enough to have 6-year-olds, so what do I know? 6 for 29 lifetime, $500,000 has been earned. Number 8, Vampire Heart for Christophe Desjardins. This is a 4-year-old son of Pender Harbor, 8 for 16 lifetime, just under $1 million earned. Number 9 is Patrick for Randall Allen, 3-year-old son of Dees Tapita, 3 for 9 lifetime with 4 third-place finishes. Number 10 is Better Luck This Time. Madeline Gilbert owns this 5-year-old son of a bird named Ben, 5 for 18 lifetime. And rounding out the field is Magic Star here again with number 11, Simi Valley, a $2 million purchase, who is 9 for 15 lifetime with 4 second-place finishes. Oh my gosh, I kind of wish she wasn't running this horse. This is the first time I've ever seen a horse actually earn exactly $1 million. Exactly. That's crazy. It's post time, though, because I took too long choosing a new movie for my children. The Trolls movie failed me by being too short. This race in a mile and a half, we're going to pick them up with half a mile left to go. Gentle Wave has led every step of the way. And Affogato is chasing that one with Whetstone Falls dropping back to lose a spot and be third. Then comes Patrick and Westworld moving up between horses. Vampire Heart, Better Luck this time. Simi Valley, No Luck Needed is still ninth. Then American Boy and Tuscany Mist as they're rounding that turn into the stretch. And it is Westworld who takes over from Gentle Wave. Affogato chasing that one. Here's No Luck Needed threading between horses very well. Whetstone Falls and Patrick. It is Westworld and Gentle Wave fighting back. No Luck Needed coming like a freight train on the outside, though. No Luck Needed has now passed Westworld and Gentle Wave, and No Luck Needed is pulling away from them. No Luck Needed in a very good performance from behind Westworld, Gentle Wave, Affogato, Whetstone Falls, Patrick, and Tuscany Mist. The official winner is No Luck Needed. He's a 5-year-old bay horse by Live the Dream out of Calico Rocks by Benjamin. This is a homebred for Ronnie D, who is now 8 for 20 lifetime. Okay, might not need luck, but a little bit needed luck to thread through horses like that in the stretch. I'm just saying. 3 minutes to post for the juvenile fillies. We have a field of 5 set to go a mile. Number 1 is Wear Proudly, a homebred for Regina Moore by Admired Dow. 1 for 3 lifetime. That maiden victory was actually a stakes back in week 9. Since then, a second and a fifth. Number 2 is Beautiful Mile for George Nats. J.R. Lewis bred this one, 2 for 4 lifetime. This horse won her first 2 starts, both stakes races, and then a second and a fifth. I feel a pattern coming on here. Number 3 is All Bad Factors, a homebred for Sten Reno Hawkinson. The Elusive Factor is the sire of this one, 2 for 3 lifetime. That one loss was a stakes race behind Beautiful Mile, but coming off of a stakes victory week 13. Number 4 is Light a Spark, a homebred for Lee Cara. Is this field all homebreds? I need to do a better job. 2-year-old daughter of Hear the Roar out of a Makahiki mare, 2 for 3 lifetime. Has never tried stakes company. Rounding out the field is number 5, Greatest Reward. Lee Cara homebred by Hail the Greatest out of a Snowflake mare. She broke her maiden second out with an 85 and then ran second in the Ivory Crown behind You Ain't Running Game, who is not here today. That is your field for the juvenile fillies. $500,000 on the line in this 1 mile race. Get your bets in. The betting pool's sad. I'm going to hold the race ransom unless you get it over $1,000. About 20 seconds to go for the juvenile fillies. And it's post time. Betting pool closes at $1,300. We have a field of 5 set to go. They're off. All Bad Factors 1 step slow. Wear Proudly on the rail gets gunned out to the lead. Then comes Light a Spark and Greatest Reward on the outside. All Bad Factors settles back between those three, and then Beautiful Mile as they go sweeping around that turn into the backstretch. And it is Wear Proudly who leads by a length and some over Light a Spark in second, another length back to Greatest Reward. Those three are 5 lengths clear of All Bad Factors, and then comes Beautiful Mile at the back of the pack. But she needs a fast pace, and the pace is solid. Wear Proudly leading by a length over Light a Spark, Greatest Reward, All Bad Factors, and Beautiful Mile. No change in order yet. And as they round that turn with 3 furlongs left to go, it is still Wear Proudly a length clear to Light a Spark. Greatest Reward is getting closer, and now here comes Beautiful Mile. She's past All Bad Factors. She's in fourth, now third as they turn into the stretch. 3/16 to go. It is Wear Proudly who has led every step of the way. Light a Spark still chasing her, trying to get by. And Beautiful Mile, like a rocket from the back of the pack, is now past everyone. And Beautiful Mile just opens up just like that. Wear Proudly second, Light a Spark third, but Beautiful Mile is 3 lengths clear in the juvenile fillies. From last to first, Beautiful Mile will win it. Wear Proudly second, Light a Spark third, then Greatest Reward and All Bad Factors. The official winner is Beautiful Mile. She's a 2-year-old chestnut filly by Mile After Mile out of Poet's Beauty by Snowflake. J.R. Lewis bred this one, who is owned by George Nats and is 3 for 5 lifetime. Sounds like George Nats might join us at the Breeders' Cup. Don't forget, we're going to have a sim dinner. We're going to hang. It's going to be great. Except for it's Breeders' Cup, so it's going to be like kind of subpar, but also great. Next up is the juvenile. 2-year-old boys. We have a field of 6 going a mile for $500,000. Oh, and here's the horse I was talking about. On the rail is number 1, Hot Dog. Patrick O'Malley homebred. Apparently this horse galloped Freak, which I guess is hard to do. And somebody said, or Patrick O'Malley said, like, hey, I bred a all-weather miler who's a freak. And the person said in response, well, Hot Dog. And Patrick O'Malley said, I'm naming this horse Hot Dog. And that's the story of this horse existing. Won his first 2 starts. The son of Real Steel was third last out in the Dr. Ghazi. Number 2 is From Out of Town, a 2-year-old son of Yoshida. Lee Cara owns this one, a homebred, who is coming off of a victory in the Seeking a Storm. Number 3, Award After Award. Wow. Jamie Bates homebred by Mile After Mile. I'd like to win an award after an award. This is the horse who defeated Hot Dog last out in the Dr. Ghazi. 2 for 3 lifetime. Broke his maiden with an 86. Number 4 is Knock for a Shot. Lee Cara owns this one. Ricky Stam bred. Son of Know How to Knock is a 2-year-old. Obviously, coming off of a victory in the Plastics Juvenile, which is the Grade 2 race for this division. Number 5, Complex Puzzle. Lee Cara homebred. Another son of Yoshida in here. So apparently Yoshida, if you want all-weather milers, is a good idea. This horse did not break his maiden until last out against winners in a non-winners of 3. Before that, placed in 2 stakes races. Rounding out the field is Kent Saunders homebred Fantastic Delight. Know How to Knock is the sire of this horse, whose 2 for 3 lifetime was second in the Dr. Ghazi behind Award After Award, but defeating Hot Dog. That's your field. 1 minute to post. It is post time for the Stewards Cup Synthetic Juvenile. $2,300 in the pool. We've got a field of 6 set to go a mile. And they're off. Hot Dog on the rail was 1 step slow, but his rider is now gunning him out to the lead. Hot Dog hustled hard. Complex Puzzle from the outside, and Award After Award between them. Then comes From Out of Town, Fantastic Delight, and Knock for a Shot is taken back to the back of the field. It is Hot Dog who is dueling for the lead with Complex Puzzle, and they are a length and some clear of award after award, and this field is stringing out badly, 8 lengths back to From Out of Town. That one is fourth, a length to Fantastic Delight, and Knock for a Shot would have to make up a dozen to defeat Hot Dog and Complex Puzzle, those two leaning around the turn. Hot Dog a length clear of Complex Puzzle, 4 back to award after award. Here comes the rest of the field, though, From Out of Town. Fantastic Delight and Knock for a Shot is getting closer. The pace was fast with that duel between Hot Dog and Complex Puzzle with an eighth of a mile left to go. It is Hot Dog a length clear to Complex Puzzle. From Out of Town up third now, then Fantastic Delight and award after award. But it is Hot Dog who's going to lead them start to finish in the Synthetic Juvenile. Hot Dog's going to win it, a length to Complex Puzzle, another length back to From Out of Town, and then Fantastic Delight. The official winner is Hot Dog. He's a 2-year-old white colt by Real Steel out of Elephant's Tusk by the Elusive Factor. This is a homebred for Patrick O'Malley, who is 3 for 4 lifetime. Next up is the Sprint. We have a field of 9 set to go 6.5 furlongs for $750,000. I really should have some water. It's going to be a problem pretty soon. Okay, I'm fine. Everything's fine. On the rail is Groovy Teeth for Casey Gillespie, my favorite horse namer, even though I hate all things dental because all of horses have funny dental names. 3-year-old son of Hooray out of Pitt and Fisher, who was a very nice mare. 6 for 10 lifetime, coming off of a victory in the Zelda Stakes. Number 2 is Bite Your Face, speaking of teeth-related activities, I guess. Christophe Desjardins owns this one, a $1.4 million purchase, who's earned back 1.1. 2 back, 1 an allowance race, and then was 4th in the All-Weather Prince. Number 3, Passion Reaction for Ricky Stam. This is a $1.7 million purchase, who's earned back $500,000. This is a 4-year-old. Won the Nachos Stakes 2 back, which is a grade 3, and coming off a 3rd place effort in the Stand Your Ground. Number 4, Cheer Me Up for Sarah Julin. A $3 million purchase, who is 9 for 25 lifetime with 9 second place finishes, hasn't won since the grade 1 Formidable Fager way back in week 6. Number 5, Happy Halloween for Laura Ferguson. This seems appropriate. I wouldn't mind seeing that one win. This is a 4-year-old son of Run Happy out of A Zombie I Am by Amazombie. 9 for 16 lifetime, coming off of a victory in the Labor Day Stakes. Happy Halloween winning the Labor Day Stakes. I love everything about this. Number 6 is Red Sky Morning for Randall Allen. This is a Steward son of Deep Sky Day, 5 for 10 lifetime, $400,000 earned, was 2nd by a length in the All-Weather Prince and 2nd by a length in the Artificial Sprint. Number 7, Shut Up and Dance With Me for Ricky Stam. A $2 million purchase, who is 6 for 13 lifetime, has been top 3 in 12 of those 13 starts. Coming off of a victory in the All-Weather Prince over Red Sky Morning. Before that was 3rd in the Artificial Sprint. Number 8 is P.T. Barnum for Casey Gillespie. I bred this one, so not a teeth-named horse. $1.6 million son of Airborne out of an Amazombie mare. 11 for 16 lifetime. This horse was 5th in this race last year. I do believe he was the favorite when that happened. Since then, he has won 2, but he hasn't won since week 4. Number 9 is Cedar Rapids for Darcy McBride, a 6-year-old son of Soul Power. 13 for 29 lifetime, has been top 3 in 23 starts. Closing in on $1 million in earnings, 2 back, won the Alton Stakes. That's your field for the Synthetic Sprint. 1 minute to post. Hey, you, if you're listening to me right now, I sent you a Snapchat. Please answer me. It is post time for the Synthetic Sprint. Field of 9. Set to go 6.5 furlongs for $750,000. They're in the gate. They're off. Slow start for Red Sky Morning. P.T. Barnum also broke awkwardly, but is now rushed up to lead them, joined by Shut Up and Dance with Me, then Passion Reaction. Red Sky Morning and Bite Your Face, then Groovy Teeth, Cheer Me Up, Cedar Rapids, and Happy Halloween at the back of the pack. So it is P.T. Barnum and Shut Up and Dance with Me. Those two are dueling, noses apart a length clear to Passion Reaction. Then comes Red Sky Morning. Cheer Me Up, Bite Your Face, Groovy Teeth, Cedar Rapids, and Happy Halloween at the back of the pack. It is Shut Up and Dance with Me and P.T. Barnum swinging into the stretch. These two have led throughout over Passion Reaction and Red Sky Morning. Cheer Me Up, Cedar Rapids, Happy Halloween. It is P.T. Barnum with a head in front of Shut Up and Dance with Me. Cheer Me Up moving up to be third, then Passion Reaction and Red Sky Morning. P.T. Barnum, Shut Up and Dance with Me. The wire's coming, and P.T. Barnum's going to hold on in the synthetic sprint over Shut Up and Dance with Me. Cheer Me Up third, then Passion Reaction and Red Sky Morning. The official winner is P.T. Barnum. He's a 4-year-old big colt by Airborne out of Amazombie by Amazombie. Casey Gillespie owns this Steward bred. Hey, the Steward's on the board in like the 12th race of the night. 12 for 17 lifetime now. And over $2 million earned. This is the year 51 all-weather champion 2-year-old male. Likely to have sewn up champion sprinter status today, probably. Next up, we have the Matron for older fillies and mares, going a mile and a 16th for $1 million. On the rail, we have number 1, Margot. Nicholas Johnson owns this one, a 3-year-old daughter of Thermodynamic. 7 for 8 lifetime. That lone loss was last year to Princess Safari. Number 2, She's on Rhythms for Todd Wisenet. 4-year-old daughter of On Safari. This is a homebred who is 4 for 13 lifetime. Last victory was an allowance 3 back. Number 3, In Good Spirit from Madeline Gilbert, a $3.2 million purchase by Good Magic out of Rumors Are True. 3 for 7 lifetime, coming off of a 6th place finish in the Grade 1 Synthetic Oaks. That was way back in week 11. This horse has worked 5 furlongs since then. Number 4, African Sahara. Madeline Gilbert, homebred by On Safari, 4 for 9 lifetime. Another one of those horses from the awesome Madeline Gilbert barn. This one coming off of a victory in the Obsession Stakes was 3rd in the Grade 1 Synthetic Oaks. Number 5, Veneer Teeth. You guessed it. Casey Gillespie owns this 4-year-old daughter of Benjamin, a homebred who is 4 for 13 lifetime. Last win was an allowance 2 back. Number 6, Deep in the Dark for Brian Chun, a homebred daughter of Wizarding War. 3 for 8 lifetime. Has been top 3 in 7 of those 8 starts. 3rd last out in the all-weather 1,000 guineas. Number 7 is that Princess Safari for Anku Khan. Natasha Gates bred this one. Another daughter of On Safari, who's by Abashiri. 3 for 8 lifetime, $300,000 earned. Was 2nd in the all-weather 1,000 guineas. Was 5th in the Synthetic Oaks, but did win the Manhattan Cup Stakes earlier this year and was last year's all-weather debutante winner. That is your field for the Synthetic Matron. 1 minute to post. Get your bets in. It is post time for the Synthetic Matron. $7,800 in the win betting pool. We have a field of 7 set to go, a mile and a 16th for $1 million. They're off. Deep in the Dark broke slowly. Princess Safari checked off that one, but the rest were away well. Veneer Teeth between horses is going to go out and lead them, dueling early with African Sahara, who also wants to lead. Then Deep in the Dark rushed up in good spirit. She's on rhythms. Princess Safari and Margot on the rail is at the back of the pack. So it is Veneer Teeth who leads them around the turn to the backstretch. She's a length clear of In Good Spirit, who puts her neck in front of African Sahara third. Then comes Deep in the Dark. She's on rhythms. Princess Safari. Margot trails, but only 4 lengths from the leader. That leader is Veneer Teeth. Then comes In Good Spirit, African Sahara, and Deep in the Dark. She's on rhythms, Princess Safari, and Margot as they've passed the half-mile pole, and we have a new leader. It's In Good Spirit who puts her head in front. Veneer Teeth is dropping back badly, and here's African Sahara up second. Deep in the Dark, Margot coming on from last is now fourth, now third. Veneer Teeth, she's on rhythms, and Princess Safari as they're running down the stretch, and it's In Good Spirit who's clear by 2. African Sahara, here's Margot, who's absolutely rocketing past horses. Margot, she's going to have a problem with the wire, though. In Good Spirit might get there first. Margot running hard, In Good Spirit, and it's going to be a photo in the synthetic matron. 2 lengths back was African Sahara's third, then Deep in the Dark, and she's on rhythms fifth. The results of the photo are in, and your official winner was Margot. She's a 3-year-old gray filly by Thermodynamic out of Make Me a Miracle by Acclamation. Nicholas Johnson owns this one, who is now 8 for 9 lifetime. She's also a multiple grade 1 winner. This is your likely champion. Next up, we have the Synthetic Dash. 2-year-old colts and geldings going 5.5 furlongs for $400,000. On the rail, we have Red Running Hood for Sten Reno Hawkinson, a 2-year-old son of Red Falks. Third last out in the Wear Your Sin Stakes. This guy is 2 for 5 lifetime. Number 2, End to Moaning for Brian Chun. Pedro Pastinio owns this, or bred this one, sorry. 3 for 5 lifetime for this 2-year-old son of At the Gallows End, coming off of a 4th place effort in the Lodge Stakes. Number 3, Acid Flesh. Really? Seriously? Jack Meyer homebred by Hooray out of an At the Gallows End mare. 2 for 5 lifetime. Last one, the Seagull Stakes, 2 back. And number 4 is Floss My Teeth for Casey Gillespie, a homebred by At the Gallows End. 2 for 5 lifetime, was third in the Lodge Stakes. Number 5 is Royal Cavalry for Jamie Bates. $1.1 million purchase, son of Airborne out of an Amazombi mare. Obviously a go. 3 for 5 lifetime, never worse than second. This is your winner of the Lodge Stakes, defeating most of the horses in this field, so this could be your likely favorite. And number 7, the Pale King for Jack Meyer. Pale King seems appropriate, given that it's like Halloween. Reminds me of the Pumpkin King. I don't know, he's a skeleton. Alright, I don't know where I was going with that. This is a son of Ghost on the Shelf, who is 3 for 6 lifetime, second in that Lodge Stakes, but this is a 2-time stakes winner. Number 8, Hollow Log for Brian Chun. Lee Cara bred this son of At the Gallows End, 2 for 5 lifetime, coming off of a 3rd place finish behind Royal Cavalry and Acid Flesh. The back of the pack, we have Dental Scrubs. You guessed it. Casey Gillespie, homebred, son of Hooray, 2 for 4 lifetime, coming off of a non-winners of 2 victory at the $25,000 level. That is your field for the Stewards Cup Synthetic Dash. 1 minute to post. It is post time for the Synthetic Dash field of 9, set to go 5.5 furlongs for $400,000. Betting pool closes at $2,100. All right, guys, for the Classic, I expect much better than this. I expect at least $25,000, so someone post the link. Let's do it. They're in the gate. And they're off. Great start for all 9 babies with Royal Cavalry charging out to take over the lead with the Pale King, then Dental Scrubs on the outside. Ghostly Forensics and Acid Flesh, Floss My Tooth, Hollow Log, Endemoning, and Red Hollow Log, Endemoning. Red Running Hood is at the back of the pack, but you could throw a blanket over the field as they go whipping around that turn to the top of the stretch. It is the Pale King and Royal Cavalry. These two clear by a length to Dental Scrubs, then Ghostly Forensics and Acid Flesh, Hollow Log, Floss My Tooth, and Endemoning. It is still the Pale King and Royal Cavalry. These guys 2 lengths clear of Dental Scrubs and Hollow Log. Ghostly Forensics fifth. It is the Pale King. He's trying to hold off Royal Cavalry. Here comes the wire, and the Pale King holds on in the synthetic dash. The Pale King wins over Royal Cavalry with Dental Scrubs third, then Hollow Log and Ghostly Forensics. The official winner is the Pale King, who's bay, so we're fighting over that. 2-year-old bay son of Ghost on the Shelf out of Traces of Reality by At the Gallows End. This is a homebred son of Jack Meyer. No, I'm pretty sure there is one of those, but it's not this. This is a homebred for Jack Meyer, 4 for 7 lifetime, and your winner of the synthetic dash. Next up, we have the synthetic filly dash. I didn't even know we had one of those. 3 minutes to post. We have a field of 10. On the rail is We Are Fallen for Brian Chun, a homebred daughter of At the Gallows End, 3 for 4 lifetime. Number 2, I have High Hopes. Lee Cara owns this one, a daughter of Hooray, 2 for 5 lifetime. Number 3, White Veneers for Casey Gillespie. This is a daughter of Run Happy out of a Private Zone mare, 1 for 5 lifetime. Number 4 is Winks, spelled W-I-N-K-S for those who are confused. Todd Lucas homebred, a daughter of Airborne, 2 for 5 lifetime, never worse than third. Number 5, Madame Short. Regina Moore owns this one, a daughter of Red Falks. I love that the Red Falkses are running well. That was kind of the point. 3 for 5 lifetime, coming off of 2 straight wins. Number 6, Meow Lobel for Ricky Stam. This is not a harness horse, shockingly enough, but this is a daughter of Hooray. 4 for 6 lifetime. I do believe she's more experienced than anyone in the field, but she's coming off of a loss. Number 7, Gracious Dawn for Kent Saunders, a daughter of Hooray, who is 2 for 6 lifetime, coming off of a second place finish in a race called the Prep Race. Number 8, The Clouds Above, homebred for Lee Cara, another daughter of Hooray. It feels like most of them in here are, including the horse on the outside. 1 for 5 lifetime, was 4th in that Prep Race. Number 9, Night Night Lobel. 4 for 6 lifetime for Ricky Stam. This is a homebred by, you guessed it, Hooray. She's coming off 3 straight wins, all stakes races, with her highest speed figure being an 87. Rounding out that field is number 10, who I forgot, is Randall Allen's Pedro's Princess. At the Gallows End is the sire, 2 for 6 lifetime, coming off of a victory in the Grade 3 Casual. And that's your field for the synthetic filly dash. 1 minute to post. It is post time for the synthetic filly dash. Field of 10, set to go 5.5 furlongs for $400,000. I could use $400,000 right about now. Another thing that I don't know that we've announced yet, but it's kind of going to be a big deal, is that the purse structure, distribution wise, is changing. Right now, breeders get 9% of the winnings. That's being cut down to 7%, I do believe it is. And fourth and fifth places are going to have more monies, more of a percentage. We want to encourage everybody to enter their horses, even if they're not freak level. So that's the thing. I think win percent, like everything got redistributed. It's in part of the 8.0 release. Yeah, we're a minute late. I'll get there eventually. $3,200 in the betting pool. They're off. Meow Lobel was one step slow, but the rest were away well. I have no idea what my kids are eating. They just keep going to the fridge and leaving. I'm not even stopping them. Night, Night, Lobel from the outside, and We Are the Fallen on the rail, then the clouds above. Pedro's Princess, Gracious Dawn, Winks, White Veneers, I Have High Hopes, and Madame Short at the back of the field. It is Meow Lobel dueling with Night, Night, Lobel, and these two are 4 lengths clear of the rest. We Are Fallen, the clouds above, Pedro's Princess, Gracious Dawn, White Veneers, Winks, I Have High Hopes, and Madame Short at the back of the field as they go rounding that turn towards the top of the stretch with Meow Lobel a length clear now to Night Night Lobel, and those two are 2 clear of We Are the Fallen, then Gracious Dawn fourth, Winks, I Have High Hopes, Pedro's Princess, and that is the order as they come streaking down the stretch with Meow Lobel leading, Night Night Lobel trying to get to her, We Are the Fallen, Gracious Dawn, and Winks, I Have High Hopes, and Madame Short from the back of the pack, but it is Meow Lobel who's been in control throughout, and Meow Lobel going to take him gate to wire in the synthetic filly dash. Night Night Lobel has to settle for second, then We Are the Fallen, Gracious Dawn, and Winks was fifth. The official winner is Meow Lobel. She's a 2-year-old Dark Bay filly by Hooray out of Looker by At the Gallows End. This is a homebred for Ricky Stam, who is 5 for 7 lifetime. Kind of yacked my head off, so we kind of got to go a little bit fast. Next up is the Synthetic Speed, third to last race of the night. This is a field of 8, going 7 furlongs, fillies and mares, sprinters. On the rail, we have Love Monster for Randall Allen, a 3-year-old daughter of Deep Sky Day, 3 for 11 lifetime. Last win was week 10 of last year. Number 2, Small Beginnings for Laura Ferguson. James Ryan bred this one, a daughter of Hooray, 4 for 15 lifetime. Coming off of a 9th place finish in the All-Weather Damsel, but before that had won the Pop Stakes. Number 3 is Gem of Woodbine. Joseph DiPaolo owns this daughter of Calgary Cat out of Bearer's Pearl. 15 for 20 lifetime, never worse than third. This filly has earned $1.8 million. Number 9, Gentle Embrace for Jack Meyer. Jack Meyer's trying to get 2 of these. This filly is 7 for 16 lifetime. She's by Hooray. Her last win was the Miraculous Storm 3 back in week 9. Number 5, Rabbit Hutch for John Nicholson. Lee Kerr bred this one by At the Gallows End, coming off of a 6th place finish in Allowance Company, but this filly is 5 for 10 lifetime. Number 6 is Shamanin. I'm going to go Shamanin because no one told me otherwise. Ash Terrison owns this one and was the breeder. 3-year-old daughter of At the Gallows End, 8 for 12 lifetime. This filly was riding a 5-race win streak and then randomly was like 5th and 6th in her next 2 starts, which is confusing. Number 7 is Passion Lobel for Ricky Stam. 4-year-old daughter of Passion for Action, 10 for 19 lifetime, and one of your favorites in here, coming off of a 2nd place finish in the All-Weather Damsel. Rounding out the field is Arlington Heights for Jack Meyer, a homebred by Hooray, 8 for 11 lifetime. This filly had won 6 in a row earlier, but then was 5th and 3rd in her last 2 starts. Weird division, 30 seconds to post. They're in the gate for the Synthetic Speed. $11,900 in the pool, a field of 8, and they're off. Rabbit Hutch had to take up after the start, but the rest were away well. It is Small Beginnings who's churned out from the rail, then Passion Low Bell and Shamanian, Gentle Embrace, Gem of Woodbine, Love Monster, and Arlington Heights. Rabbit Hutch is at the back of the pack, and it is Small Beginnings who leads by 3 lengths down the long run to the half-mile pole with Passion Low Bell, then Shamanian, Gentle Embrace, and Gem of Woodbine, then Love Monster, Arlington Heights. Rabbit Hutch is about a dozen lengths off the lead, and that leader is Small Beginnings. Shamanian is up in the second, then comes Gentle Embrace. Passion Low Bell is dropped back. Here comes Gem of Woodbine making her move. Passion Low Bell and Arlington Heights. It is Small Beginnings leading them with 3/16 to go. Shamanian alongside though, and now Shamanian starts to draw clear. Gem of Woodbine needs to do better to win this one. Gentle Embrace is up third, then Love Monster. It is Shamanian who looks like she's going to pose an upset win here over Small Beginnings. Gentle Embrace, Gem of Woodbine could do no better than fourth. Your winner was Shamanian. The official winner is Shamanian. Something like that. She's a 3-year-old roan filly by At the Gallows End by Roar Said the Cat by The Last Lion. Ash Terracin is the owner and breeder. This filly is 9 for 13 lifetime. Two races left to go. Next up is the synthetic distaff. $750,000 on the line for this 1-mile race for older fillies and mares. We have a field of 8. I'm surprised my voice hasn't cracked. It's not sounding top-notch. On the rail, we have Snow Laclad for Jamie Bates. This horse was 10th in this race last year. Since then, won 3 in a row, then was 4th in the Plastic Ladies Mile, which is a grade 1. 7 for 15 lifetime. Number 2, Snow Banner. Jamie Bates, homebred by Know How to Knock out of an elusive award mare. 5 for 10 lifetime, never worse than third with 4 second place finishes, coming off of a loss in an allowance. Number 3, Mile Past Home for Lee Cara, a homebred 5-year-old mare. 7 for 20 lifetime. This filly won 2 stakes in a row earlier this year. Number 4, Premium Power. I don't know, I just like that name. Lee Cara, homebred by Snowflake out of an Ironclad lad mare. 11 for 18 lifetime. This one last won week 5. Number 5 is Knossian. Can someone in the chat room tell me how to say that? Michael Looker, homebred, a 3-year-old daughter of Know How to Knock. 4 for 8 lifetime. $500,000 earned. This is last year's winner of the Stewards Cup Synthetic Juvenile Fillies. Number 6, Uptown Special for Royal Celestine. A $1.5 million purchase by Hear the Roar. This is a 3-year-old filly who has won 4 of 9 starts, coming off of a 3rd place finish in the Anne Conrad Memorial. Number 7, Going Miles for Dusty Clat. This is a 5-year-old mare, a homebred, 7 for 19 lifetime. This filly was 9th in this race last year, coming off of a 3rd place effort in the Plastic Smile. And on the outside, number 8 is Happy Snow Girl. Sorry, had to do it. Richard Breedlove is the owner. Ricky Stam's the breeder. Know How to Knock is the sire. 10 for 15 lifetime. This filly likely one of your favorites here today. 1 minute to post. It is post time for the synthetic distaff, the second to last race of the day. Betting pool closes at $9,100. We have a field of 8 set to go a mile. They're off in the synthetic distaff Uptown Special, bobbled at the start. Going Miles from the post 7 is going to go out to lead them, and no one wants to go with her early, so it's going to be Going Miles immediately opening up to a 3-length lead. Snow Laclad on the rail, then comes Mile Past Home, Premium Power and Nocian, Uptown Special, then Happy Snow Girl and Snow Banner at the back of the pack. It is Going Miles who leads them by 4 lengths. Snow Laclad sitting second, then Mile Past Home, Premium Power and Uptown Special, then Nocian, Happy Snow Girl and Snow Banner at the back of the pack, and it's about 10 lengths front to back, with Going Miles who leads by 4 or 5. Then comes Snow Laclad and Mile Past Home, Premium Power and Uptown Special. Nocian needs to get going, and then Snow Laclad as they're rounding that turn with 3 furlongs left to go. Going Miles is 3 lengths clear, but here come the rest trying to chase her. Mile Past Home, Premium Power, Uptown Special. Here's Happy Snow Girl threading away between horses, and then Nocian. It's still Going Miles, and she's trying to hold them off with 1/8 of a mile left to go. Mile Past Home and Happy Snow Girl were down to 3 with Premium Power fourth. Going Miles, Happy Snow Girl, Mile Past Home. They're 3 noses apart side by side, and it's going to be way too close in the synthetic distaff. A 3-horse photo finish. Premium Power was 4th and Uptown Special 5th. The results of the photo are in. The winner by a nose, Going Miles held on. Second by a nose, Happy Snow Girl. And then third was Mile Past Home. The official winner is Going Miles. Maybe if I can find her. She's a 5-year-old black mare by Mile After Mile out of Going Snow by Snowflake. This is a homebred for Dusty Klatt, who is 8 for 20 lifetime. We have 1 race left on the card, and that is the Synthetic Classic. We have a field of 6 set to go 1.125 miles for $1,000,000. And this is quite the field. This is actually one of the better all-weather fields I've ever seen. It's short. Again, there's only 6, but it's very good. On the rail, we have Light from the Sun for Christophe Desjardins, a $3 million purchase by Curse of the Sun, 2 for 9 lifetime, has been losing to Soft Eyes and Gordon. Number 2 is Soft Eyes, and this is your winner of the Synthetic Derby and the Plastics Classic. So coming off of 2 straight Grade 1 victories. Earlier this year, this horse won the all-weather conditioner, but was second in both the Derby Dreams and the All-Weather Derby, 5 for 9 lifetime, never worse than third, closing in on $1 million in earnings for Garrett Folsom. Number 3, Cortez the Killer for John Exet. John Exet here with an all-weather horse. This is a 4-year-old son of Choices by Acclamation, 4 for 6 lifetime, coming off of a victory in the Grade 3 Cycle Stakes. Number 4 is Wakanda for Madeline Gilbert, a homebred son of Trehan. 5 for 14 lifetime, second last out in the CHRTB Stakes. Before that was third in the 4am Miracle. Number 5 is the popular Bougie for Dusty Klatt, trying to go 2 in a row here. 14 for 26 lifetime with 7 second-place finishes. $2.1 million earned on this 6-year-old son of Thermodynamic out of a Hanson mare. Rounding out the field is number 6, Gordon for Todd Lucas, the homebred son of Dee's Tapita, who was 7 for 9 lifetime. Who is going to be the favorite? Is it Soft Eyes or Gordon? Earlier this year, Gordon won the Derby Dreams and the All-Weather Derby. That was a Grade 1. Then he was third, beaten a length in the Synthetic Derby. Came right back to win the All-Weather 2000 Guineas. Seems like this race is a battle between Gordon and Soft Eyes. But what about the older horses? Like Bougie and Wakanda. We're 1 minute to post for the last race of the night. It is post time for the Stewards Cup Synthetic Classic. Field of 6 with $1 million on the line, $51,000 in the betting pool. Thank you to all those that I threatened. They're set to go a mile and an eighth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Whoa! It was a terrible start in the Synthetic Classic. 3 of the 6 horses stumbled. Light from the Sun right to his knees. Bougie was slow, and Gordon stumbled as well. So it is Soft Eyes who's going to go out to lead them, and there will be no challenge early for Soft Eyes, who is going to be your early leader by 3. Now 4. Wakanda rushed up to be second. Then comes Gordon after the slow break. Cortez the Killer, Bougie, and Light from the Sun on the rail is at the back of the pack. It is Soft Eyes dictating the pace by 4. Then comes Wakanda alongside Gordon. Cortez the Killer and Bougie. Light from the Sun is at the back of the pack as they've got 5 furlongs left to run in the Synthetic Classic. And it is Soft Eyes, and he is winging out here. He's 7 lengths clear. Gordon now puts his head in front of Wakanda to be second. Wakanda is third over Cortez the Killer, a length back fourth. Then comes Bougie fifth, and Light from the Sun after the terrible break is still at the back of the pack, and they've only got 3 furlongs left to run in the Synthetic Classic, and it is Soft Eyes who's leading by 5. Gordon now in second, pulling ahead of Bougie, who's moved up to be third. Wakanda and Light from the Sun passes Cortez the Killer, and it's Soft Eyes who has led every step of the way. Bougie, the one who's trying to get him. Gordon not doing enough. Light from the Sun from the back of the pack. Soft Eyes trying to hold on. Bougie gonna get him. Light from the Sun, and Soft Eyes held on. Soft Eyes is your winner in the Synthetic Classic over Bougie, Light from the Sun, Gordon, and Wakanda. Pace makes the race in here. Half the field stumbled. Soft Eyes gets out like 7 lengths clear early on, and he's gone. Your official winner is Soft Eyes. He's a 3-year-old chestnut colt by Perfect Eyes out of Soft Strike by Treasure Strike. This is a homebred for Garrett Folsom, and he is 6 for 10 lifetime. And his companion cat is named Rufus Shabazz. Had to say that. That does it for tonight, but don't forget to join us for early post time tomorrow. The broadcast starts about noon Pacific. I haven't made the schedule yet, but I will endeavor to remember to do that. Now, I don't want to be the only one in there calling races if y'all aren't in there, so I fully expect everyone to pull it up on their phones, ignore your bosses, work is for losers. Come join us at Sim Horse Racing. For day 2 of the Stewards Cup, we've got 12 races tomorrow. Thank you for joining us tonight. Happy racing.